Hello and welcome to another booktube video from me, Lauren, from Lauren and the Books. Anything you've got to say on that, Daphne? Daphne's really taken to sitting on my bedside table and trying to knock my glass of water off of the bedside table. It's a bit cheeky, isn't it? Yeah, you are a bit cheeky. Anyway, welcome to another Friday reading vlog. Oh, bye! Welcome to another Friday reading vlog. I'm getting my hair done today. Thank God. So I'm just going to sit in bed for a little bit. Read a little bit more of The Safekeep by Jou van der Wouden, which is on the Women's Prize for Fiction long list. And then I'm going to have, oh, I can't even have a bowl of cereal. Tesco order's not coming till 12 and that's got the cereal on it. And then go get my hair done. And then when I'm back from getting my hair done, that's when I'll talk you through the plans for the weekend. Because there's going to be a dinner tonight. We're going for a walk tomorrow. It's going to be a lovely, lovely Friday reading vlog. The weather has been top this week. Like, bright, lovely, still a bit cold, but gorgeous. And we're hoping it continues for today and tomorrow. So I will read a little bit more of The Safekeep. And then I'll see you when I'm fresh as a daisy. Daisy. I'm back! And I've had my hair done. It's nice, isn't it? It had faded the brown had faded to red, which was fine. And this had become quite yellowy, but yeah, I'm pleased with it. And I've been to the fish shop to buy monkfish and mussels for tonight's dinner. So here I am about to tell you how the weekend is going to plan out. I say the weekend on this Friday reading vlog. We're already at 12:30 on a Friday. For the rest of the day, not many plans. I am making me and David a delicious dinner out of the cookbook that I'm cooking my way through. So if you've not been here before for a Friday reading vlog, I'm cooking a lovely, delicious Friday night dinner from Jamie's 30-Minute Meals, which is quite an old cookbook. It came out in 2010. 15 years old, but I'm having a lovely time cooking my way through this because they're quite sort of like celebratory meals, and sometimes you get a little drink with it and sometimes you get a little dessert or something. And tonight's dinner I'd specifically picked a fishy one because my nan was coming over for dinner. She's not coming now because she's had a change in her wound clinic appointment, so she's having to go to that, and it always takes it out of her. So we're going to have so she'll be appearing in about a month's time. So but because we already had the stuff for it, I'd already got the stuff for it on the Tesco order, we're going to stick with tonight's dinner, which is going to be a seriously good fish tagine with fennel and lemon salad, couscous and an orange and mint tea. And I am very excited about it. I really like cooking from this cookbook. It's laid out like, if you're cooking the full meal, then it's wonderful. So yeah, I'm looking forward to making that. And I love a sort of like, well, the fact that you've got like the fish tagine with a salad and the couscous and the, yeah, it's gonna be lovely. So yeah, we're cooking that. That's for dinner tonight. The rest of the day is dedicated really to reading, and in particular reading the Women's Prize for Fiction books, because I did promise people a Women's Prize for Fiction long list reading vlog, but I filmed a day of it and it was just so boring because I think I'm used to doing these like little extra things, like doing a little bit of cooking, going for a walk, doing a few other bits, that just a vlog of me reading and just talking about my various thoughts as I read the books without trying to give spoilers away. It was really yawny. So there's going to be Women's Prize for Fiction reading going on in here, which is exciting, whilst the other bits of the Friday reading vlog. So in terms of the books I'm reading at the moment, I am almost finished with, and probably will be after lunch, The Safekeep by Jou van der Wouden. I'd read 2.5 books on the Women's Prize for Fiction long list. I will link the Women's Prize for Fiction long list website down below so you can see what's on there. I had read Ministry of Time and All Fours and was halfway through Nesting. I had just picked this up from the library, so I was able to instantly start reading this. The Safekeep, I found it like good, I would say good. It really had a massive twist sort of towards the end, which I wasn't expecting, and I'm aware that even by saying there's a massive twist, that's sort of like giving away a spoiler, even without saying there's a spoiler. But it all felt sort of very gentle and sexy up until sort of, not even the last third, I would say into the last quarter, and I was like, whoa, there's more stuff involved in here. So I did not see that coming at all. So I'm looking forward to, Daphne's seen some little bugs outside the window. The weather today is gorgeous. You can see a bit of sunshine coming through there. It's so, so nice. So yeah, so I will finish that off today. Another one that I may well finish off today is Crooked Seeds by forgotten the name of the author, about this book. Karen Jennings, which I'm 42% of the way through. I mean, I can't believe I'm 42% of the way through because I haven't really got all that much to say, considering I'm almost halfway through. We're following a woman called Deirdre, who lives a sort of bit of a grotty existence, let's say. It opens with a scene of her doing a piss in a bowl and then covering it with some fabric, and her smelling her orifices, describing their smells and things like that. And she sort of lives this sort of bit sort of beggy existence. She's already asking her neighbour if she can have a cigarette, and she's doing this and blah blah blah. And anyway, the police have come to collect her because they found some bones at an address that she used to live at. And that's sort of how far I've got with this so far. It's set in South Africa, and they're going through a particular time where there's not any water around. So that's how that's going. And then I mentioned earlier that I was halfway through nesting. I'm now sort of probably about 2/3 of the way through nesting by Roisin O'Donnell. I am loving this. Even when I'm not reading it, I'm thinking about it. I'm really invested in what's going to happen to the characters in here. I think that is, I don't know how I'm sure I'd feel similar if I was reading the print of it, but the audiobook is narrated by Louisa Harland. And she is doing an amazing job, amazing. Like, she's really made me feel for these characters. And like I said, when I'm not with these characters, I'm thinking about them a lot. So we're following Kira and her 2 daughters. And Kira makes a sort of split-second decision to leave her husband, who has been sort of subjecting her to years and years of emotional abuse. And she sort of runs over this in her mind because there's never been any physical abuse, but she has felt threatened and scared and things like this, and sort of like reasoning that with her decision, like getting her children to leave their home, their house that they live in, and in this instance having to go into emergency accommodation, which takes the form of one hotel room where her and her 2 girls are living. And yeah, and I'm just so invested in what's going to happen with this family, and I really, really hope everything turns out all right for them, because I'm just so, I care for them so much. And that her husband is awful, and he hates her more than he loves his children, and like just spends so much time trying to like fuck things up for them, and like I say, in an emotional way rather than in a physical way. But yeah, I'm very, very invested. So all 3 of those potentially could be finished by the end of the day. I said I'm 42% of the way through Crooked Seeds, but it's very, very short. It's only about 200 pages. So yeah, and there's more Women's Prize reading to be done. I've also got a few new releases from the library, which I will not be able to renew them, so I might start one of those, but I think maybe I'll start the Persians next. Yeah, we'll see. And then tomorrow, Saturday, I'm going for one of my lovely walks out of the book that we're walking through, Kent 40 Favourite Walks. Me, my dad, my mum and my husband David are going to a walk at, not that one, Egerton and Pluckley, which is sort of in between Maidstone and Ashford in Kent along the M2. Pluckley is hugely rumoured to be haunted, very haunted. They've got a few pubs in Pluckley that they say haunting things have happened there and things like that. It's a long one, it's 11k and it's about 3 hours, and we plan to stop halfway round. So it starts in Egerton, you then walk through Pluckley, and then Little Chart, there's a place there, and there's a pub in Little Chart where we're hoping to eat, and then that's about an hour and a half in, and then the walk back. It is through some fields and things like that, so it's been really sunny all this week, so hopefully it will be a bit drier, but it has been wet up until this week. But yeah, so we're doing a 3-hour walk tomorrow with a little bit of lunch, so that will be lovely, and like still chipping into those outdoor hours. So that is the weekend as it goes. I'm about to go and now make David and I some pierogi for lunch. We went to watch A Real Pain at the cinema on Monday night, and we both loved it, and they mentioned pierogi a few times in that, and I thought, God, I really want some, so I bought some from Sainsbury's on the way home, and we're about to have some mushroom pierogi and some sauerkraut and potato pierogi. And then, like I said, I will read more of the Safekeep, want to get this finished, and then onto my Kindle book, and then I'll be listening to my audiobook as well. So yeah, potentially 3 books could get done today. I mean, that would be amazing. Have I ever done a reading vlog where I've got 3 books finished in one day? Who knows, I don't think so. And then looking forward to that dinner, and then might watch a film tonight. But anyway, let's go and have those pierogis. Here they are. They were from the Polish section of the supermarket. maybe I got it wrong, but this one looks like mushroom, cabbage, so mushroom and sauerkraut is this one, by VIII. And this one, potato and maybe like cottage cheese or something. But yeah, I'm really excited. Cooking instructions. Before heating, remove the product from the packaging. Pot of boiling water, put into 2.5 litres of salted boiling water. Simmer for about 3 minutes. Or if you fry them, I mean, they're probably going to be nicer fried, aren't they? Maybe I'll do some frying. Just when I've had my hair washed and I've got a nice blouse on, make myself smell like frying food. Let's. Pierogies. We only needed 1 pack in the end. I mean, maybe David will want another, but I don't think we need 2 packs. Some of them are maybe on the more cooked side of cooked. So they look yummy. These are the potato ones. Let's go. The pierogi were delicious, really delicious. I'm now going to read until I finish the safe keep. We're on page 227. You want to see me with it. 227, and there are 258 pages. So just 30 pages away. So I'm going to sit here and read. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm frightened this far in to read you the next line of the paragraph in case it gives it away. It won't. Rianne turned away from her. Finished. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I can't say I loved it. Covered up the cover. I liked it. I really liked it. But yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't love it. I liked it. I really liked it. I didn't like it. I liked it. I really liked it. I didn't love it. I've just described it in my Instagram review as sort of a similar to Sarah Waters in a way, probably because of the queer representation and that sort of like plot shift towards the end reminded me of Sarah Waters as well. So yeah, I enjoyed it. Let's see what would be on there, but I must say, and I've just said the same, bonus points for these bloody end papers. Look at those. Some end papers are so good. That, and they are so nice. They remind me of a in my cross stitcher magazine, it might be down here, there's a beautiful cross stitch pattern which I will do once I've finished my Pride and Prejudice cross stitch pattern in the, I don't know if it was the most recent one. Yeah, so it looks like, they look like tiles and they're all done in greens. I can't, this is part 1 and I've got part 2 now as well. I can't show you the actual patterns, but I think they look gorgeous. So yeah, I'll be doing those at some point as well. Put my magazine rack down there. So yeah, there we go. I think I've just reviewed it, so that's that done. I could now take that back to the library. I think David wants to go for a walk. And because when I went to the library earlier on today, the librarian said the van had been to drop off the reservations and she hadn't had a chance to look at it, and I'm certain there are 1, 2, 3, 4 books that are on their way to me. So I'm certain at least one will be on there. So maybe David and I will take a walk down to the library, drop that off and pick up some more. But I guess for now, I feel a bit peckish. I shouldn't feel peckish. I had half a pack of pierogi with some kraut and yoghurty dip for lunch, but I just feel a bit peckish. And I think it's because I know there's hot cross buns in the kitchen. So maybe I'll have a cup of tea and a hot cross bun. Carry on with crooked seeds. And then, by which point David might be done with work and we can have a little wander down. Ah, it's so sunny. I've sort of acclimatised a bit now. It was a bit warm for me earlier, but now it feels nice. Okay, let's go and have that hot cross bun. Oh, we've just been through a very windy but warm. It's really warm considering it's March and it was like freezing 2 weeks ago. I just kicked the chair. Beep. Oh, just went for a walk. Met my brother-in-law to drop something off at him, then walked to the library, picked up 2 books, because I've actually, the second trip to the library, but I noticed that 2 more of my reservations had come in, and I finished Safekeep, didn't I? So I dropped that off. So I picked up, from both Women's Prize long lists, from the non-fiction long list, Sister-in-Law by Harriet Wistrich, Fighting for Justice in a System Designed by Men. I'm very much looking forward to this. And then Elizabeth Strout's Tell Me Everything. This is a lovely little book. And this is in a series, but I'm told you don't need to know to have read the series, although I think I have read one of them. Olive Kitteridge, maybe? But yeah, I think they're sort of like intertwined the same characters. So I need to do a library haul. The library books are absolutely getting out of control down here. So yeah, and then we stopped by a little cake. I'll show you. We've got a very cute little cake stall by us, and while we were on the walk round, we popped by and picked up this chocolate orange cake, which was £2.50. And I said to David, that's all we need for tonight. We've got quite a big dinner, so I'm looking forward to having that later. So there we go. So I think now, what time is it? Just gone 4? Yeah, so I think now I will sit and read a bit more of Crooked Seeds and try and cool down. I've even turned the air off because it was so hot in here. And read a bit more of that. And then about 6 o'clock, I think, so 2 hours. I mean, am I going to read for 2 hours? Maybe, it'd be nice. And then about 6 o'clock I'll start on the dinner. And they say it's 30-minute meals, but they're always nearer an hour. I'm really excited for it. Really, really looking forward to it. Right, let's go and sit and read. I'm actually got a sweat on, guys. It's time to make dinner, and I'm excited about this for 2 reasons. Number 1 is that I get to listen to my audiobook. I'm very, very into my audiobook. Number 2 is that this looks amazing. We're having, as I said, seriously good fish tagine, fennel and lemon salad, couscous and orange and mint tea. Now, I couldn't get monkfish as planned from the fishmonger, and she offered up instead cod, a lovely bit of cod, which is what I went for, spoilers, or tuna, but because I'd seen that this was whitefish, I thought the cod would be better to go with. Now, I'm very excited to cook this all, but I do feel borderline nervous because I've never cooked mussels from fresh before. I've only ever cooked them in like vac packs where they're already cooked, and if they've opened, you're fine. So yeah, hopefully it'll all be okay. But let's get the bits out that I need. So fennel seeds. I mean, you would have thought of fennel seeds. There we go. I might have got this ready beforehand, but I didn't. But you guys might like me doing it. 1 cinnamon stick. Lucky, we've got 1 cinnamon stick. 1 small red onion. 1 small red onion. Half a fresh red chilli. Not putting that in. A mixed jar of olives. Maybe they're in the pantry. David, the mixed jar of olives.
In the fridge.
Oh, in the fridge? How unorthodox. In the fridge, she tells me. Oh, there we go. They're green olives. They weren't mixed, but David will be able to pick those out, so that's better. 4 tomatoes. One, 2, 3, 4. So this actually feeds 4, despite it only being me and David, but I have... I've got no excuses. We're going to eat a dinner for 4 for 2 of us. 1 small preserved lemon, and I bought some preserved lemons.
I may have found someone.
Found someone what?
Another vlog.
Do you want to tell everybody what we're doing? Small preserved lemons.
What we're watching?
Yeah.
Well, we are, as I'm guessing they know what we're doing.
Well, I don't know that they do actually. It's David's 40th this year, and for David's birthday present, I'm just going to see if this is spicy, if David can handle it. We're going on another cruise to Norway a bit later on this year, and we've been getting ourselves, oh my god, that's lovely. We've been getting ourselves quite hyped for it.
Yeah.
But we've been looking for cruise vloggers that aren't annoying. And let me tell you, they're few and far between.
They are few and far.
I don't know that I've got any saffron, and I'm not mad about that because I don't particularly love saffron. I think I told you not to get some because I thought if we've got it, we'll put it in. If we haven't. So if anyone has a saffron, if anyone has any cruise people that they would recommend, please do down below, and we will enjoy them. Coriander. Here we go. 400 mussels, clean and de-bearded. I mean, I'm hoping these are... I didn't even ask, she just put them straight in a bag for me. I don't think that's 400 grams. Let's have a look. They're in a net. They smell lovely. Yeah, they look alright. Some of them are open already. What does that mean? Is that alright? Oh no, a lot of them are open already. Who knows? Who knows? Hopefully I'll find out. There we go, right, so that's got the fish in it as well, so I'll put those there. Then 250 grams of couscous. Probably should close the fridge. Oh! 250 grams of couscous. The monkfish, but it's going to be cod. 2 cloves of garlic. More fennel seeds, which are already out. Ras el hanout again, and dried oregano. Oregano. 2 bulbs of fennel. 2 bulbs of fennel. 1 lemon. A small bunch of coriander, 250 grams of natural yoghurt, and some harissa. Olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, salt and black pepper. Olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, salt and black pepper. And then the tea is mint, half an orange, runny honey, which, oh, we have got some runny honey. Oh no, it's not, it's maple agave syrup, we'll have to have that. And ice cubes, which you don't have. I'll put that over there. Right, so that's all that we need. I'm going to get going. I'm nervous about those mussels. Let me read through what it says about the mussels. Super concerned because it says if any of these mussels are open, then throw away. And I'm not even joking. Basically every single one is open. Oh no, not every single one. Right, okay. Let me put them in a bag, bowl that's open. So, not open. Not open. Open. See, a lot of these are open. So I'm going to bloody waste a fortune. Open. 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 Not open. 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 This is insane. I won't be doing this again. Open, open. I mean, they smell alright. Open, open, not open, and not open, open. David, come in here quick. So it tells me to throw away any that are open.
Okay.
These are all open. These are the unopened ones.
Oh my god.
So I'm chucking all of these.
Oh, should you not go back to her?
Well, that's easily. There we go. Look. That's how many I'm chucking. That's how many I can eat.
God. How much did you pay?
Well, it's 17 quid for the fish and the mussels, so I don't know how much.
Well, maybe this proves that you should get like frozen mussels.
You can't get frozen ones, but you can get ones that are in like backpacks.
Yeah, well, I think that proves you should get them ones.
I'm honestly devastated about that. That is so upsetting.
You sure it's definitely, you can only...
Yeah, look, I remembered it before I read it, but I thought, I'm sure there's a thing. Shake the mussels, if any are open, throw them away.
No way.
So we've got this many mussels to eat. I mean, that's such a shame.
That is a shame.
That's such a shame. Okay, right, well let's crack on with the cooking. It is dinner for 4 for 2 of us. This is the tagine. The cod is just finishing up in the oven. We've got couscous, which I was a bit disappointed that the couscous was like there was nothing to it, but I think, oh, I'm putting it in David's. But I think with this broth it will be very nice. And then that's a lemon and fennel salad. These are the candles. This is the person who will eat this, and we're about to watch Perfect Days on, what's the app called?
Mubi.
It's the first film we're watching on Mubi. I'm going to go and get the cod now, David, and then we can eat and be delicious. Oh, you do need to do some drinks. The candles. I thought it was delish. David thought it was less delish, which is understandable because I think the flavourings weren't his fave. So the cod, we both agreed, was the best fish we think we've eaten. It was so, so good. And all it was cod fillets put in here and then put under the grill. And it had fennel seeds and ras el hanout on top with 2 crushed garlic cloves. And, oh my God, it was just unbelievable. I'm devastated about the mussels and about how much I potentially paid for those mussels and how much of those mussels are in the bin, because the mussels I ate were really lovely, but it's just too dicey, isn't it, to play with uncooked or cooked mussels. So I think if I was to make this again in future, and I definitely wouldn't make it for David, I would have maybe bought vac pack mussels, which sadly sort of defeats the object, but at least I know that they're cooked. The salad I really liked, but David didn't. It was just fennel and lemon and coriander. David's not mad on couscous anyway, but it did soak up the tagine really nicely. So yeah, I enjoyed it. David not so much, but the fish was unbelievable. And I'll definitely get that cod from there again. It was lovely. But now, there's a tea that goes with this and I didn't make it. So I'm gonna go and make that. And we've watched about 20 minutes of Perfect Days and it's lovely. 28 minutes, wow. It's just so relaxing. But yeah, let's tidy some of this up. Hi, I'm in bed. It's becoming quite quickly no sleeve pyjama season. It's really, really hotted up in the last sort of week or so in terms of bedwear. Because I like to be under the duvet, but under the duvet with a long sleeve on, especially when, I mean, this says it's 21.2 in here. That's insane. We haven't even had the heating on. We did have the grill on, I suppose, because we're one floor, it heats up quite quickly. Yeah, anyway, we watched Perfect Days, we loved it. The tea was really, really nice. Even David liked it. And then we've just been watching another vlog of a Norwegian cruise. We are now in, well, I'm in bed. Don't know what David's doing. I'm really, really keen to finish nesting by Roisin O'Donnell. I'm 1 hour and 37 minutes left. But I'm also aware that like I could probably sit and listen to this and do some cross stitch or something, but it's also quite tense and probably not the best thing to be listening to before you go to bed, because like I'm desperate to know what happens, because I'm just desperate for them all to be okay, and I've got a feeling they're not all gonna be okay. So yeah, so I think I'm gonna return to Kindle, turn on Classic FM, and I'm 55% through Crooked Seeds, so I read a little bit more of that, and then I'll see you tomorrow for the big walk. 3 hours for the big walk tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to it. I need to find my walking socks though, unless they're in the sock, but yeah, and plan what to wear. I mean, this is because the walks we've been doing, I mean, how many have we done? 5? Maybe 5, yeah, I think 5. And they've all been really cold and windy, and now it's heating up a little bit. It's not like t-shirt weather, but at the same time I don't want to be hot. So I think I might wear a long sleeve t-shirt and then maybe just a fleece over the top. And that way, if it's windy or shady, then I'll be double layered up. But if it's hot, then I can take off the fleece, either tie it around my waist or put it in my backpack. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Very much looking forward to it, and I think I'll see you tomorrow. Ready to walk. Happy Saturday. We are ready far too early because my dad said he'd be, first of all he said 10, and now he's adjusted it this morning to between 10 and 10:30. We shall see what time he'll actually turn up, but yeah, it's beautiful out there. It's bright, it's sunny, it's crisp. I've got a little thin t-shirt on and jeans and the second pair of my new walking socks that David bought me, and I'm ready for it. We're stopping at a pub halfway round. I'm very excited, very, very excited. We had dippy eggs for breakfast this morning to get ourselves ready, and I think I'm just going to sit and read a bit more of Crooked Seeds before I go. I'm not getting on with Crooked Seeds. I just don't think it's for me, and also like I'm at 72% now, and I don't feel connections to plot, character, setting, like none of it really means anything to me, and it feels a bit rushed. It's also quite grotty, but that doesn't always stop me from enjoying a book. I'm not quite sure what the plot is or what the point is. It feels a bit mean, but yeah, there we go. So yeah, I'm gonna fit, and it's very short, so I'm gonna sit here and read for a little bit until, well, my mum and dad are ready, but that could be a while yet. I won't say I could get it done before I go, because I don't think I will, but I'm going to lean back now and read until we go. The walk has begun. We've literally just parked. We're in a little tiny village called Egerton. Egerton? And we are ready for it. We booked in for a pub in a place called Little Chart at 1 o'clock, and we've got 1 hour and 38 minutes to get there. And yeah, it's a beautiful day. I mean, you can see it's a beautiful day. There's my father. No, that's not my father, that's my husband. No. And that's my father and my mother in the background. But yeah, we're very high up. You can see the views. And we're going to walk down this little path here. And then we're going to go down there. Nice. Stop it. Bloody hell. Yeah, I do too. Yeah, I quite like it.
I love it. That's like, you know, like in the summer when you get the manure smell coming over. I love that smell.
Some sheep. Smells like poo and animals, but not in a like unpleasant way. It smells like farms of my childhood. And it's lovely. And there's all these sheeps. And it's just, it's beautiful. It's really lovely. These sheep are all coming towards us, and I think they think we're gonna feed them, but we're not.
All I've got is hot cross buns.
And one of them's got Nutella in it. Right. I think we're going straight down.
Over there?
Yeah.
Looks like it's got a circle on it.
That one's about to drop down dead.
Green sand whaler.
Yeah.
Yeah, that way.
Yeah, but I don't think it is that way. We don't always stick.
But there's a...
Lots of nervous laughter because these sheep are following us at quite a speed. Yeah, that is it, yeah. They've left us now. But it was quite chilling. Oh, we've got some more to contend with.
One of them's got bad leg.
Oh.
Got bad leg.
Oh, is that why they're out of there? Oh, stop it. Sort of besotted with this house and its lovely arched windows. And we're now in this field, which is where they've put the sheep with the poorly legs. Look at them all limping. We're trying not to bother them, well, so that they don't feel like they have to run away. We're not here to hurt you. Be careful with your legs. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they can't be separated because there's an open thing there. Oh well, keep going. It's not muddy because it's been dry for a week, so I'm glad we've done this one when it's been dry for a week. Can you not get across? Oof. Oof. It definitely is this way. This is it on the map. We're sticking to the route perfectly. So we've just walked up this, which doesn't look super steep, but it feels super steep, doesn't it, David?
No, I was alright.
Yeah. But yeah, look how flat it is down there. But anyway, we're about to enter. Look at you guys waiting. We're about to enter Ghost Town, Pluckley.
Now I understand why that man's barefooted, because he got in there.
We've just eaten at this pub called the Swan. They all have burgers. I had continued my mussel, wanted the mussels because of the mussels that I didn't have as many mussels last night as I should have had. So I had more marinara with chaps. It's lovely. Now we've got an hour and 24 minutes walk left, just over 3 miles. I've got to have a wee before I go because I also had a pint of orange juice and lemonade. Yeah, this is the Great Stour. It's not hugely great, is it?
I mean, it's beautiful, it's lovely, and there's a great big cow over there though.
What, my dad? Lovely. We've come across some church ruins.
1250.
Whoa, old ruins. Oh, that one's. Oh yeah, this bit. This is the bit that was 1250. Wow.
Well, the nave.
Oh, it's a lovely vibe, isn't there? Got all tiles still, and through here. We're going to walk down. Some of it has been cordoned off. It's obviously too dangerous, but yeah, it's very quiet. The whole walk has been very quiet, apart from me talking. But yeah, beautiful. Bench is a bit wobbly. God. We're nearly done. We literally parked down there, but we've just stopped for a cold drink and an ice lolly. It's been really, really lovely. It's definitely been my favourite walk. Oh, David's limping across the road. It's been my favourite walk. The food was great, but it wasn't as good as when we went to Dungeness. David's just got me an iron brew.
Wow, what an absolute treat.
Nice cold drink.
Lovely cold
It's quite
iron
wobbly,
brew.
so be careful. Oh, and my battery's about to run out, so that's perfect timing actually. So yeah, so cheers, and we'll see you back at home.
Cheers.
Whoa.
Right.
Here we are, we're home. I realised I didn't do my lit chat question at the beginning of the video, so it might be a bit closing the door after the horse has bolted, but I'm going to do it now. So what have we got? The Catcher in the Rye. Who would you want to make your dream movie or television adaptation, and pick your dream cast? Well, that is one I wish I'd had the whole... You haven't got any trousers on?
I mean, I like a pair of shorts anyway, these things.
So, David, your dream movie or television adaptation, a book that's made... Is it Icebreaker, what you're reading now?
Oh my god. Oh, what a book I've read I'd like to see
You'd
changed.
like to see changed into a film?
Well...
I mean, you don't need to answer now, we can have a little think about it.
Okay.
So, who would you want to make that your movie or television adaptation dream series, and pick your dream cast?
The Appeal.
Oh yeah, that would be pretty cool. Okay, well we will answer that properly at the end of the vid.
I'm answering it properly now, and it's The Appeal.
And I'll also be finishing with one of those. But we're just about to fill in our Get Outside adventure awaits, because how many outside hours have we done?
4.
5, David.
Oh shit.
We did
5.
20 past 11 until 20 past 4, and we ate,
yeah.
because that would have been 4, but because we ate outside, we got an extra hour. So, I mean, I'd already coloured one in extra by accident. So, but let's do this.
So we did 4. 5. Hold on. So it's 1.5, 2.5, 3.5.
5 hours outside today. I feel so proud of us.
4.5.
And I do definitely feel like I've done 5 hours outside. Yeah, I feel
5.
really
I can fill in me E.
Yeah, you can.
Correctly.
Yeah, I filled mine in by accident. So yeah, this is what it looks like so far. And we're also going out tomorrow as well, so we'll be outside and about then.
Well, we'll definitely get... Oh, no. I haven't done 20 hours yet.
So, you can't fill in your E. That's what I did. I filled in the 2.
the 2.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Oh well,
But now
it'll
I've
be
done.
filled in tomorrow.
It will fill in tomorrow, and then you'll be able to fill it. So don't fill in your extra bit like I did as well. So.
Oh yeah. I didn't take the
Silly
fish
old
that
me. Oh, lovely. What's the date today? 8th? 8th. So 11:20.
So we just need to be out. I mean, we're definitely going to be out more than 1.5 hours tomorrow
Yeah,
as well.
for shizzle. Egerton, Pluckley,
Oh, this is the bit that takes
and
the
Little
time.
Sharp.
I'm just going to purchase it.
You can. Kent. So,
what's the date today? It's the 8th.
from 40 Fave Walks book.
What time did we start?
11:20 and finish at 4:20. With Mum and Dad.
5 hours.
Stopped at pub for Moule Marinaire. And the weather was gorgeous. It was like 16 degrees. We've done 22 outside hours so far, David. It was 16 degrees, it was bright, it was like lovely and warm, so I felt warm, but I never felt like hot and bothered. It was lovely. And we are now going to go and have baths. And I'm going to finish off Crooked Seeds in the bath because it must be nearly done. And then I'll be glad that it's over. And then I'm going to listen to and hopefully finish the rest of... what's that? He's got to add up what he's doing. 18.5. And finish off nesting as well. So, yeah. And then we'll need to answer this question that I've forgotten already. Who would you want to make your dream movie or television adaptation? Pick your dream cast. Good morning. Oh, you all right?
Yes.
You just started talking to me.
I wasn't sure what area you was using, but if you...
Well, I don't think we need the heated area because it is warm, warm, warm. Welcome to Sunday. And I'm going to wrap this vlog up now before we go on our adventure, because we're out on another little adventure today. But yeah, we had a lovely day yesterday. Lovely weekend, in fact. And just wanted to let you know that I finished nesting last night. It was top. It was brilliant. I've never thought about a book. I've never thought about a book so much when I haven't been reading it. Like, it really did completely take me over. And what a feat. Like, I really loved it. So yeah, absolutely loved it. Looking forward to reading more by that author. And then last night I started Good Girl by Aria Aber. I wonder if it's going to be for me, just because it seems, just popping this down here, it seems as though the content of the book is about sort of partying in Berlin. And I'm quite up for reading things about experiences that I don't know about, or cultures I don't know about and stuff, but partying, it's just not for me. I have done my fair share of partying, not even like hardcore partying, but like I've done enough to know it's not for me. Just want to check I've got the mud out of these jeans, because I got very muddy yesterday on these jeans. So yeah, but we'll see. I started it last night and then I've just read a little bit on the toilet this morning, if you must know. And it was more about her parents, and I enjoyed that more. So yeah, we shall see. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me for another Friday reading vlog. We're in a bit of a rush, to be honest. I slept terribly last night. It's just very warm all of a sudden. But it's going to go back down to 7 degrees, so there's actually no point in taking duvets off and swapping wardrobes around, because it's going to be 7 degrees again tomorrow and I'll be cold again. So yeah, but let's answer the question. So the question is, who would you want to make your dream movie or television adaptation? Pick your dream cast. Well, it's very recent, but I love nesting so much. I think it would make a great television adaptation. I thought Louisa Harland, who narrated the audiobook, did an incredible job. I've seen her in Dairy Girls, but also I can't remember what that thing was called on Disney Plus that my dad loved as well, but that was brilliant. And I think she'd be great in it. Well, I mean, she could do all the parts because I've heard her narrate all the parts, but like, she'd be great as Kira in it. And that's all I've sort of thought for, but I thought that would be, when I heard that question, because I was so immersed in that I couldn't think of anything else. David, who's currently getting ready and won't be able to join us, he said that he would like, you are sort of ready. What was the thing you said you wanted? The appeal. Any idea of cast or anyone? Or who you'd like to make it?
Who would I like to make it?
You changed your trousers over.
I did change my trousers over, because I thought the other ones were a little bit too dirty.
Yeah, we did get a bit muddy yesterday.
Director.
We're in March book.
Greta Gerwig, why not?
Yeah, we'll get her to direct everything. What day is it today? Is it the 9th?
Yeah. Who would I like to star in it? I suppose it'd have to be like, I wouldn't really want any like major Hollywood stars, because it's like quite like a locally type situation. Like, I'm thinking like your David Tennants, like Michael Sheen, like a load of people who's probably in Harry Potter. Just get all them in.
There you go. Thanks. Right, I'm going to read the poem for the day, and we're on to spring poems now, and it was International Women's Day yesterday, and this luckily is another poem about International Women's Day. So there was 2 options, but I've gone for The Battle of the Sexes by Liz Brownlee, and it said, while International Women's Day takes place annually on the 8th of March, its call for equality continues to resonate throughout the year and in so many different gestures, some big, some small. In 1973, the male ex-tennis champion Bobby Riggs challenged the great female tennis champion Billie Jean King to a tennis match, asserting that she could not, as a woman, beat him. In front of a TV audience of over 45 million in a match that became known as the Battle of the Sexes, Billie Jean King won. Although this match did not happen on International Women's Day, the spirit of what happened that day, of what that day commemorates, is captured in this poem by Liz Brownlee. And here we go. Bobby Riggs, tennis champ, said a woman couldn't beat a man. Billie Jean King, tennis champ, in 3 straight sets, showed a woman can. Tennis and International Women's Day. Thank you so much for joining me, and yeah, I'll see you all again soon for another butcher video. Goodbye!